We didn't actually meet at the playground build, did we? We met at the fundraising event, right? For the actual prior to the build.
Yeah, before the playground was built, there were several community builds or community group days for hand printing tiles and for selling pickets. Right. And those led in for several months before the playground actually got built.
So originally, Karen asked me to get involved in the fundraising for PlayTown Suwanee. Once we were involved with the pickets and the tiles, then the build came along and we
roped me in.
Angie in.
But it was the best choice I think I ever made, because I don't think I would have met Karen had I not been involved in the playground build. Right. And then all of the other people, that came after that.
Right.
Angie and I had worked together on a Suwanee Day committee.
Right.
So then when we were thrown into the building of the playground and were promoted to construction captains.
Yes.
We all had a great job of using power tools for several days, and it was a lot of fun.
I was the picket captain.
Right.
I learned how to use that drill.
None of us, well, I don't know, I didn't have any construction experience whatsoever.
None.
But it was very, very empowering.
It was very fun. It was actually really fun, and I'm glad I did it.
What it really did, what it really did too, is once that playground build ended, it gave me as a mom at the time of just one child, when my child started school, it gave me familiar faces in the hallway. And I was like, oh, look, it's Shelly from the playground build. Oh, Karen's here. And it made you feel like your community was not nearly as big. And it was a great way to get outside of the neighborhood and to a place where you felt like your town was fun, and you saw people at the Kroger, and you went to church with people, or you met somebody who went to church with someone that you met at the playground. So it made our community feel very much like a home. And then all of a sudden I also knew there were more moms going through the same things with their kids that I went through as well. Right. The reward for the amount of time that you put in long outlived the 5 days at a time.
Yeah.
Especially if anybody has been in Suwanee for less than 2 to 3 years, it's just a way to open up your community, and all of a sudden you've met 1,000 new people.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that way those people now become involved in your life. To have these stories and memories, and then to be able to turn around and say, like, I have a chance to do it again, and hopefully meet more new people, make more lifelong friends.
Right.
Sign up, work the playground. You'll have a fabulous story to share.
Yeah, it'll be the best choice. Yeah, best choice.
Sense of pride too.
Absolutely.
You'll always have.
Absolutely.
Pride in community.
Because none of this was here.
None of this.
I've seen one other community-built playground, and the difference I think between community-built and commercially built. There's just that sense of pride and ownership for the community, I think.
Absolutely.
And from the design to the actual build, everybody gets a part in the playground. So kids got to help design it, and then the parents get to help build it. So citizens of all ages get to be involved in bringing this playground to life.
We had a lot of female construction captains.
Absolutely.
We did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So it was girl power.
Yeah.
They had great instructions, so it wasn't difficult. We knew exactly what to do. They told us what to do, and then we just carried it out.
Right.
Yeah,
And
because
it was easy.
Yeah, the girls never really get the power tools, right? So it's the guys and
The construction managers were more like guides.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like we kind of had our project, and we would help people understand this is what we're going to complete today in our shift.
Yes.
And we would help direct them to where the tools were and show them what to kind of do. And and whether that was like, getting the lumber and putting it together and putting the fences together, or the decking.
Get off the fence about volunteering.
You won't regret it. I promise you.
When you have a chance to be part of a community project that lived for almost 20 years,
Absolutely.
and you're so passionate about it that you want to bring somebody else into that experience the second time, I contacted 3 people and said, come make a video with me and tell people about our PlayTown experience. And they didn't agree fast enough. Everybody was like, yeah, we're going to talk about our experience. And we you know, it's that whole, wow, that's really how I got to know this group. And so knowing that you can have an impact in your community that can last for the next 20 or more years, that, you know, there's not a lot of communities that probably have a program that you can say 15 years later or 20 years later, you can bring your grandkids back to it or whatever and say, I made this difference and this is where I played a role in making my community better. So make your community better and sign up.
Yeah. We all grow up, you know, wanting to make an impact, wanting to change the world. You know, our day-to-day lives, maybe we don't make a big significant change to our surroundings. And this by far was our mark in Suwanee. I mean, this was our way of making a mark, doing something that actually mattered, you know.
A lot of kids happy.
Yeah. And really the beautiful thing is that this was for not just our kids, but all the kids in Suwanee, in County, anyone passing through to participate in, and just to know that we had a little
part of it,
a little tiny part,
little tiny bolt.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just to see the kids play this. Many screws.
Yeah, I don't regret it, not
a
single minute. I don't know how many hours I ended up, you know, I gradually got deeper and deeper in. I mean, you don't have to, you can just volunteer. You can just take
one
a shift.
Yeah.
You don't have to, you know, but I found that the more I did it, the more I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And that's how I became a
do one shift early in the week, and I guarantee you that you'll want to come back.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, just try one shift. It'll help you.
Fun. Are you guys gonna?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm there. We're gonna get on the same shift. I know. How could we not?
I know. We're
How
doing
we
it.
know? We have to.
I get the cool.
All for one and one for all. Let's go. Come on, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes.